YouTube, what is the deal, guys? It's your boy Bird Knows Ball coming at you with another vid. Guys, the NFL season is here. Week 2, we're going on to week 3, and I'm trying to just keep up the football content, right? I know a lot of people like watching football and like watching football videos, especially around the season. It's just so much to talk about, I feel like. So I'm going to try getting as much videos as fast as I can, and obviously the better topics, I guess you can say, right? But guys, we have two teams that are 0-2 who I did not expect to be 0-2, honestly. Well, one of them I didn't expect to be 0-2, right? We have the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals sitting at 0-2 after week 2. Guys, it just shocking to me, to say the least, right? And it puts the question into my head, which one worries me a little bit more? Which one worries me a little bit more? And my answer is, it's the Ravens, guys. The Ravens worry me more, and we're going to get into the Ravens because, obviously, I want to talk, most of the video is going to be about the Ravens and why it scares me the most and why it worries me the most. But, guys, before we get into that, the Bengals, right? Obviously, 0-2. Reason it doesn't scare me as much for them is because they start 0-2. Obviously, it was this season, and 2 seasons ago, they started 0-2. So, guys, and this is second year in a row they start 0-2. And under Zach Taylor, I think they're 1-9 in like the first 2 weeks of however many seasons he's been the head coach, right? So, guys, they're kind of used to this. It's kind of the normal for them, I guess you can say, right? And also, Joe Burrow doesn't look as healthy as I thought. Everyone's probably seen that clip of him picking up the Gatorade water bottle and him looking at his wrist after. So I don't think Joe Burrow is 100% healthy. And especially, obviously, Ja'Marr Chase wasn't ready in training camp and for the first week or probably second week also because of the the contract talks. So I think that is lingering in the locker room a little bit maybe, and it just doesn't seem like Ja'Marr Chase is 100% there, right? Then you look at T. Higgins. He has a hamstring injury that puts him out for 2 weeks, right? And we don't know if he's going to play week 3 also. So that can also be it. So there is a lot of, I guess you can say, excuses for the Bengals, right? Obviously, Joe Burrow coming back from his injury doesn't look 100% yet. In my opinion, Ja'Marr Chase contract negotiations and talks and stuff like that. And then obviously T. Higgins, like I just stated. But guys, on to the Ravens, right? They scare me a little bit. They're starting to worry me a little bit, right? Obviously losing game 1 opening night to the Chiefs, and then obviously losing to the Raiders this past weekend. And the only reason this worries me a little bit, that loss, is because they were leading most of the game, and I didn't think they were playing all that bad. But they just choked in the fourth quarter, guys. To say it as gently as possible, they choked in the fourth quarter. Now, another reason why this worries me is because we seen what Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens were last year. Very good team, probably top 2 best team in football next to the 49ers, in my personal opinion. Obviously, throughout the season, AFC Championship, they lose because of the punch fumble or the strip fumble, whatever you want to call it, right? And Lamar wins his second MVP, right? One of the better years that Lamar has had in his campaign of being in the NFL, right? So, you see that, you think, okay, they just got to get over the hump. They got to do this, they got to do that, right? The defense is still good. And then you add Derrick Henry in the offseason. And I'm thinking, oh my God, they should run away with obviously the division, honestly, my personal opinion, right? You add Derrick Henry to the mix. We see the first game doesn't get as many touches. We see the second game doesn't get as many touches as we all thought, honestly. And the offense just doesn't look as explosive as I thought, right? You add someone like Derrick Henry with Lamar Jackson, the read options, the RPOs and stuff like that. I thought it was going to be disgusting, and it just doesn't look as I anticipated it, right? And maybe it doesn't, in my mind, it doesn't look as good because I put the expectation all the way up here, right? But in my personal opinion, I thought it was going to be a little bit better. Now, where do they go from here? Honestly, I just think they keep playing ball. I think they're going to figure it out. Obviously, Zay Flowers and Lamar Jackson, second year together, so I think that's going to work a little bit better. Obviously, knowing one another. And I think they just need to give Derrick Henry more touches, guys. And I think once they work him more into the offense and just something has to give, right? Something has to give. We've seen what they were last year, which kind of worries me like I said, because we seen what they were and what level they were at, and you add someone like Derrick Henry to the offense, I thought it was going to be more explosive. But guys, let me know what you guys think. If you guys think the Bengals worry you a little bit more, the Ravens worry you a little bit more. And guys, last thing I'm going to say about this, the Ravens should not be 0-2, right? They should at least be 1-1, maybe even 2-0 with the Isaiah Likely toe on the end line, right? But they should be in Super Bowl contention again. So that's why it also worries me with the cherry on top, right? But guys, obviously, like I said, Bengals and Ravens 0-2. We're gonna have to see week 3 who gets a win. If they both go 0-3, I'm not sure, guys. But guys, the Ravens are starting to worry me a little bit because they started off 0-2. They should be in championship contention, and this is not to say they won't be, but they should be in championship contention, guys. But let me know what you guys think. It's been your boy. Peace.